Hey, how's it going? This is your boy, Raw Agave, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about a story that has been with me for many years now. This is a story of the first time I got high. So, for anybody who's maybe never smoked or has smoked, there's a rumor that says the first time you smoke, you don't get high, right? I did not get high my first time. And to be completely honest, I thought I was high my first time. I didn't even realize until the second time that I definitely was not high the first time. So basically, I grew up and I was like super against smoking pot, right? I was like a super stickler. I had a dad at the time who I didn't really get along with very well, and he was a heavy smoker. He smoked cigarettes and he smoked marijuana very often. I used to cut it out. That's enough. This is the universe. He wants to say hi. Hello, universe. Alrighty. So I used to find, those like Coke cans that stoners used to smoke back in the day. They put like a whole little weed on top, and so basically he was one of those stoners. There was a Coke can in his closet. I used to always see it and smell it. I was a kid, and it smelled like shit. Later found out it was used for marijuana. And so basically I was like, wow, this guy uses marijuana. Like, I hate marijuana. I hate cigarettes. Obviously smoking equals that, so that was my whole mindset. Yeah, so that's how it was, whatever. But, I was still trying to get in trouble, and I was still trying to, get attention from places that, I really didn't need to be getting attention from. So, I was like, quote unquote, one of them cool kids, right? So I did cool things. Like, when my family was up in town, I used to invite people over like all the time, right? And I remember this one specific time, we were hanging out at my house. It was me. I think it was like 3 other people max. It was like me, a dude I knew, and then 2 other chicks. One of the females, her name was Felicia, I think. And I had a little crush on her fine ass. You already know. So like, the dude and the other dude and the chick, they were smoking, whatever. All 3 of them were smoking, whatever, having a good time, hanging out. And I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not a smoker, but y'all can smoke. I don't really care. So, being a horny teenager, you already know, fine ass Felicia figured out her way to get me to smoke weed. They were like, come on, you're gonna smoke with us. So Felicia says, basically, she's gonna shotgun it to me, right? Because I'm like, no, I don't wanna smoke, And Felicia says, well, what if I shotgun it to you? And I say, all right, let's go ahead and try this shit out, So basically what happens is, Felicia inhales, and then she blows it in my mouth, and I take my first puff. And so I'm like, okay, this is cool, whatever. I don't really feel nothing. So I take another hit. They give me a hit this time. And then after I hit it, they start laughing at me, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, we put seeds and stems. I don't even know what that means, but I get a headache. And a little later, I just start getting real giggly. Right. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, this is what marijuana is like. I'm so fucking cool. I've smoked. I can handle it. And I kind of got to kiss Felicia, in my opinion, at that time. So whatever, So then life continues, school happens, time passes, who knows, a couple days, a week or 2, whatever. I grew up playing water polo as well. So at this point in my life, my schedules on Tuesdays and Thursdays was like school, and then I'd carpool with one of these little bitches on the team that I was with. We'd carpool all the way out to Commerce, California. And then since I was like the older group, we would wait for practice while the younger group happens, and then we would join in. And we had to be there for the younger group because the person I had been driving out there with, they had a younger sister. So, like I said, originally, I went up there with a little bitch, right? Her and I didn't really get along. I would love to sit here and talk shit, but I'm not. Her and I didn't get along. We didn't get along. So when we used to go there early, we didn't hang out. I would basically go do whatever the fuck I wanted, and she would, who knows. Probably hang out with everybody else but me. So basically, I was always around really like homophobic people, to be honest with you, my whole life. Very Hispanic, very classic cultured. So I don't think it was personal. I didn't care. I didn't like her either, or then most of those people either, but they normally stayed away from me. Again, not personal. Maybe it was nothing to do with me, but for whatever reason, boom, boom. So, you know, there's this one dude, I don't remember his name, but he was on the dude's team, and basically it was like, you want to go smoke this joint? And I'm like, I'm a fucking smoker. I'm gonna go smoke this motherfucking joint with you, dog. Lego. I'm pretty sure it was me and two other dudes. Might just be me and one other dude, but I think it was me and two other dudes. And so we walk down the street, we walk down this alley, and we start smoking weed. Or the joint. We start smoking this joint, and so, you know, whatever. It's happening, it's getting high, whatever. Next thing I know, I'm completely blacked out, right? And I don't know that I'm blacked out, obviously. I just remember being in that alley, and then I remember being like, whoa, I feel funny. And then I remember calling Felicia. I was like, Felicia, like, oh my God, like, I fucking got so high and everything. I can't really remember what's happening, and I keep blacking out, and oh my gosh, and this happened. And again, I don't remember what really happened because I was so fucking baked. But I remember I told Felicia the whole story and everything, and at one point she said, huh, so I started over. And then at the end of the conversation, I was like, can you believe this shit, Felicia? And Felicia responds with, dude, this ain't Felicia. You've been on the phone with the wrong person this whole time. And it was an older woman. And inappropriately, my response was, why the fuck did you listen to me for the past 10 minutes then? Hang up the phone, call Felicia, let Felicia know, Felicia, this just happened and it wasn't you. I'm fucking baked. Felicia's laughing her ass off on me. And I'm just like, I'm so fucking high and I have practice really soon. So basically, I'm baked as fuck, go to practice. And as I'm practicing, I'm like swimming and completely stopping in my tracks. I'm like, you know, this and like boom, boom, boom. But all I know is every now and then I'm just stop. So I'm like, and I'm like, oh, coach is like, what's going on? I'm like, my bad. Okay, cool. Focus. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. So needless to say, I asked to go to the bathroom. Please. He's like just staring at me at this point. Like, okay. So I get out of the pool, I go in the cold shower, and I put my hands up to Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. And I go, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us who's dying in the thousand of Jesus. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, the kingdom of God. So I just like do that. And then at the end of the Our Father, I go, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, and then Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, like, I am just reciting nursery rhymes, prayers. Like, I am just like, please, God, sorry. Like, if you're up there, motherfucker, I need you to really, really, really just, like, make me sober. I don't want to do this. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure, right? Like, I'm just like anything. So, it obviously doesn't work. Prayer does not work. So then I'm like, okay, how long have I been in this bathroom? Let me get out. So I don't remember much, man. I remember I basically wrap up practice, I shower, I get ready, and fucking the worst of all worst, the person, Ernie, my freaking, like I said, my parent, you know, the dude watching me at the time, he was picking us up that night, me and my younger sister. So I tell my sister, first step, I say, hey, you got the front seat today, okay? And she's like, yeah. So we get in the car, she gets in the front seat, I get in the back seat, and he looks at me, I look at him, and I am quiet the whole motherfucking drive home. I kept wanting to say things. At one point there was a billboard following me, but I'm like, keep your fucking mouth closed, son, because he's gonna know. He probably already know. You know, everybody already out here knowing. So yeah. That was a story of this first time I got high. Can anybody relate? Does anybody have any, any story of themselves? Does anybody want to share what happened to them the first time they got high? And honestly, in lieu of all this thing, I'm telling the story because I'm going to try to stop smoking weed. My first time smoking weed, let me see, I was like I said, 17, I think. So it's been well over 10 years. I know, I look great for my age. But yeah, so yeah, questions, comments, concerns, let me know what you guys think. Let me know, not like about my story, but let me know, like, your perspective. Anybody out there want to share their story? Let me know. I'm down to, record with you, interview you, get your story online, and, I think it'd be fun. Thanks for watching.